Tell my peoples I'm live. It looks so much better.
So, did you know there's a lot of backrooms looking characters? There's a lot of backrooms places in Brookhaven that looks like the backrooms.
Really?
Like the first one is next to the wall, and it literally just leads into the wall, into the backroom.
Wow.
And you saw it. I literally just confirmed it. I literally just went to the wall, and yes, it did work. Two places that look like the back.
AOX, how are you? Good to see you, man. You are first. I'm kicking. I had the worst Charlie horse of my life earlier, but other than that, you know, your girl's kicking over here. About to smoke, chill, vibe, listen to music, you know, live life. Thanks for hitting the like button, y'all. What's up, Jenny? I do need more potassium. Need to eat some nanners. What's up, Jenny? Do my lips look okay? I feel like they look weird. The lashes look fire. Did a fire job with lashes. Maybe. Maybe I didn't. Hold on. Let me see if I can fix this. Why is she like that? We're just gonna get that fixed real fast. There we go. Now we can do what I wanted to do. There we go. Much better. Much better. They look okay. They look okay. Okay. Okay, Exodus. What's up, J-Man? They look okay. Now I feel like they look bad. I see you. Whoa, that was epic. That burned my nose. I haven't listened to this song in forever, y'all. Just accept it. Okay, I accept it. I go on tangents when I'm high motivational geek. On that note, I take it. You can say they look good though. Don't be. It's nothing bad to say, alright? That is respectful. You're not like, oh my god, you're so hot. You're good. Even if the climb's steeper. Even if the climb's steeper. This one looks so good. Thanks, Exodus. I'm like forcing you into telling me. It's hilarious. No, I really wasn't. It's just funny. Lowercase x, upper x, lower. Holy shit, bro. Just died. Trying to read that out loud. Lowercase x, lower L, upper I. Wait, that's not even I. Upper L, Exodus, upper L, lower L, upper X, lower X. It's like I'm not even hearing you. It is an I. It is an I? Oh, it is an I. Okay, I take it back. It's not two L's at all. You smoking whatever was cheaper. Facts. The climate's steeper. Even if the climate's steeper. Even if the climate's steeper. Like she says Cheddar Bob.
Bitch, I feel like fish snark. I'm kissing styrofoam. Who know what I be on? That's what I be on. She know what I be on. Who know what I be on? That's what I be on. Baby, move along. I keep moving on. I keep moving on. We keep making up. I keep moving on. We keep making up. I keep moving on. We keep making
Yeah, J-Man, it's hard sometimes, huh?
Somebody wake me up, yeah. Pull up with my whole team. Madness swirling white beam, yeah. God boy clear, tryna stay clean, yeah. God boy clear, we got big dreams. And my new bitch on a movie screen. And my whole bitch, she a groupie teen. Yeah, I break hearts, I would call her. I'm a horse head, whip it like a NASCAR, yeah. Wicked face task force, yeah. Baby, you get what you asked for. I'll kiss the styrofoam, who know what I be on? That's what I be on. She know what I be on. Who know what I be on?
I'm glad y'all are here this morning.
That's what I be on. Baby, move along. I keep moving on. I keep moving on. We can make it up. I keep moving on. We can make it up. I keep moving on. We can make it up. I can make it up. Somebody wake me up. I'm kissing styrofoam. Who know what I be on? What?
Yes, I'm glad y'all are up too. I'm glad I'm up. What I just do? This song's fire. Right? Two people in chat.
Slowing down time with this weed. She look better when she on her knees. She don't want nobody else, she want me. I love how she eat it like bon appetit. Feel like a boss with this jewelry on me. And I got a toolie on me. Pull up in a new Ferrari. And she don't want y'all, she want me. Yeah, she get whatever she want. Throw it in the bag, don't care what it costs. Unlimited funds cause my flow is so raw. And she's so persuasive when I'm in it raw. Day in the life, yeah. Wouldn't trade mine, yeah. This bitch is a dime,
You did some and pass out. I'm not even gonna ask. Hang on, I'm gonna go put the fan on, right? Hold on. Fuck, I don't know how to do this. I guess I'm setting my shit back up. Nothing bad. You did some. Yeah, I see you. Alright, hold on, y'all. See how they hate through these lenses. Can't keep up with me in these Benzes. If she wanna argue, I'm swiping my card. I'm buying her something expensive. Just something to cut all the tension. I know how to get her attention. I know that she loves me, but I'll never know if she loves me more than a reflection. That's what it costs to be paid. Yeah, I gotta make her behave. But none of these hoes can be saved. So I ain't gon' put on no cake. She look like she posted for pictures. Hourglass figure. Double in the dress with the tattoo scripture. Throwing money on it when she shake it like a stripper. She look like an angel, but shouting a sinner. Come roll with the winners. I'm cold like the winter. She love when I dive in, I turn her a swimmer. Rich forever. I ain't like nobody ever. We got our own lives, I'm just doing my better. I'm on a whole nother level. She fucking with me cause I'm special. I make her sing a falsetto. I took her out of the ghetto. That is the baddest bitch I ever seen. She looks straight out of a movie scene. I'm making hundreds on hundreds if she in designer. I took her to shop at Celine. Slowing down time with this weed. She look better when she on her knees. She don't want nobody else, she want me. I love how she eat it like Bon Appetit. Yeah, we're gonna step right on outside, y'all. Get my shoesies on. My shoesies. Let me grab all my stuff and get it off the damn table so when they come through, it's not everywhere. Got all my weed here and everything. Put this shit right on up. Okay. So I'm gonna turn my light off because you won't be able to see me out there anyways with it. It's gonna be bright. So, and my phone's at 56 or 67. Ooh, you know all my secrets. Okay, y'all, you're coming with me to empty this ashtray. Whoa, I never did anything down here. Never. I don't smoke. Not ashy. Giving girls cocaine. Peep could give me cocaine. Okay. Mom, we'll be right back. Where the fuck's my vape? Where the fuck's my shit? Hold on, guys. There it is. I need to get my lighter, too. She the baddest bitch. Okay, come on. Ooh, bitch, it's bright as fuck. Let's get my motherfucking sunglasses. Motherfucking sunglasses. Yes, bitch. I'm about to get burnt today. Holy hells. Any more questions? Yeah, I keep answering them. I want to see what all you know about me. This is getting interesting. Y'all keep it going. This shit's comical. Oh my god, my chair. Holy shit. It gets stuck in the motherfucking ground. Damn. What year did I start my channel? Without looking. That's a good question. Well, wait, I started my channel before I started making content. So do you mean when did I start making content, or what's the year I actually made this whole channel? I do want to clear that up because I don't know which one. What the fuck is on my... Whatever, it's inside of one. I'm not going to fight with it. We could walk over into the shade. But we're here instead. Do I look terrible? I think I look terrible. Oh, this table is wet. Well, the part about your channel is it always said 2016, which your oldest video. Yeah, I uploaded that singing video. That was my first ever video. But I was gonna consider as to when I actually started uploading or streaming, like consistently. Yeah, that is when I made it. I made it in 2016. For you, but you take it right back. Oh shit, calm down. I don't want to fight like that. Calm down. I don't want to fight like that. If I could, I'd hook my hotspot up and we'd take a little walk. Yeah, me too. You're cool sometimes. This blunt is not hitting very well. For sure. I'm gonna get my chair and go into the shade. Just right here. Because it's kind of shady. And I kind of like it. Oh my god. Please don't. She calls on me. Why can't she see? What she needs, but all she wants is me. Oh my god, did you see that? Holy fuck. This chair just went right into the grounds. I'm trying. Hang on, will this work? Yeah, this will work. I'm sitting on y'all. It's not going into the ground. This is where we're at. Hold on, I want to actually turn stump chair around so nobody can see people's addresses. Look me in my face. Gonna think about you all damn day. Hear the shit I say. Here we go. I don't wanna hurt you, I'll just stay. Sorry, I made a good call with that one. Don't believe shit I say. Oh my god. Yeah, for sure. The blunt's sitting pretty good now. Tickle. Got it. Do you guys like the sunglasses? I think they look cute. They're alright. I've had them for years. Since before I looked like I do now, and just fuck with them. I think they're cool. They work for now with my look. The aesthetic. They make me look like a square. I'm a Roblox character. I like that you can see the heart. You know what reminds me of that? You're such a fucking hoe. I love it. I did not bring my lipstick out here. No, I can just upload more emojis. It has nothing to do with how much you donate. Sometimes I don't know how to feel. Ring, ring. See my memories as a weapon. On the other line, I talk to addiction. So the drugs, I miss them. Just can't be real, it's a fiction. Something's in me broke, let me fix it. Call out for help, do they listen? I would be alone to shit. And alright, I'll be back. Judge me some more. It's killing me softly, Lord hell. Yeah, you guys are gonna sit right here for just a moment, okay? I'm gonna put my lipstick on. No, why is it not working? Fuck it, we'll change it. Let's go to this one. Oh my god, my hair. Let me know, let me know, let me know, let me know what's up with you. Let me know, let me know, let me know, let me know if you comfortable. Let me know, let me know, let me know, let me know what's up with you. Let me know, let me know, let me know, let me know if you comfortable. I found your vibe, and I found my high, yeah. Let's touch the sky, I'ma change your life, yeah. You fuck. Realize I love the way you look in my eyes. Don't kill my vibe, nigga, don't kill my vibe, yeah. Okay, I saved my shit. Sorry. I wonder why lame niggas think that they run things. Sorry, let me watch this. This is awkward as fuck. I don't want you to see me. God damn it, you clear out what I just said. Let me know, let me know, let me know what's up with you. Let me know, let me know, let me know, let me know if you comfortable. Let me know, let me know, let me know, let me know what's up with you. Let me know, let me know, let me know, let me know if you comfortable. Now when you left, it wasn't right, yeah. I took a left, swerved, and I took a right, yeah. I was feeling right, yeah. See it in the night, yeah. They talking dumb, well, frankly, I don't care. Do you realize I'm the man and I'm in my prime, yeah. And it's my time, I swear to God I won't waste no time, yeah. You ain't worth a dime, no, you ain't worth a dime, yeah. Still on my mind, whoa, you still on my mind, yeah. Let me know, let me know, let me know what's up with you. Let me know, let me know, let me know, let me know if you comfortable. Let me know, let me know, let me know, let me know what's up with you. Let me know, let me know, let me know, let me know if you comfortable. Oh my god.
I wonder why, I wonder why, yeah. Just feel the vibes, just feel the vibes. I wonder why, I wonder why, yeah. Just feel the vibes, just feel the vibes. I wonder why, I wonder
Okay,
why,
we're gonna do lipstick
yeah. Just feel the
again.
vibes, just feel the vibes. Just feel the vibes, just feel the vibes. CB on the beat, ho. Wasted, GTA love, bitches wasted. I'm on these drugs, I feel wasted. Get her off my mind when I'm wasted. I waste all my time when I'm wasted. GTA love, bitches wasted. I'm on these drugs, I feel wasted. Get her off my mind when I'm wasted. I waste all my time when I'm wasted. She do cocaine in my basement. I'm a doctor, but I'm running out of patience. She told me that she's trying to get closer to Satan. She be talking to him when she in the Matrix. Damn, why is she so demonic? She Medusa with a little Pocahontas. She been lacing on my drugs or something. 'Cause every time
So
that
much
we
better,
together,
bro.
I'm unconscious. Hold up. Let me be honest. I know I saw her put the perks in my chronic. Smoking till my eyes roll back. Just another funeral for her. Goddamn.
That's better. Did you put the Diddy song on? Why do I look weird? Look at one of those annoying bitches. That forehead.
She do cocaine in my basement. I'm a doctor, but I'm running out of patience. She told me that she's trying to get closer to Satan. She be talking to him when she in the Matrix. Rockstar, that's our style. These boys can't take hate it, but they still try to take our game. Basic, but don't worry when I'm racing. Take it, let you run my way, please don't listen. That's a bum bitch that you chasing. Her with me, she a dominatrix. All that girl and I do like a body. I don't want no money, I just want the body. That what she said when she live in the valley. Little boy, I'm your father, cool to my top. I made that girl.
So what's everyone doing today? Other than watching me currently.
GTA love, bitches wasted. I'm on these drugs, I feel wasted. Get her off my mind when I'm wasted. I waste all my time when I'm wasted. GTA love, bitches wasted. I'm on these drugs, I feel wasted. Get her off my mind when I'm wasted. I waste all my time when I'm wasted.
Hey, Jamin, who else is here? For a minute, yeah. Love you too. Oh, I said I like this look right here. This makes me not look emo anymore, I feel. Big ass forehead though. Thank you. Thanks.
It's 4 in the morning, the liquor is 4, and I know that you want it, and I know I'll be having you wet by the chorus. Pretty gorgeous, Gucci in the early, dead by the floor, man. Saw her in the club like
Wish Eric was here.
found out the plug was her ex-boyfriend. She know what they
It'd
she want me in her life next thing.
be even better if he was here in person. About to break some hearts today. Am I? Maybe. Shit, I'm dropping my shit. I feel like this shirt does not go with my hair anymore. It used to look so good. It would like match the green in my eyes. I don't know what brings out the green, the hair or the shirt. Good morning, Raging Bull. You can tell I cut this side. It's all like healthy looking and shit. This side's, I cut it too, but it's not all over here anyways. It's just, she's bleached. So she's not as healthy. Plus it just needs brushed. I blow dried it, so it used to just be looking crazy. The plug was her ex-boyfriend's. Kind of like this on my head. It pushes my hair back and keeps it. It's kind of nice. I don't know. The split. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Just kind of being dumb as fuck. Good ass blunt. Kind of want to roll another one. To a kickflip. Why is there holes in these apartments but not over anywhere else? Oh, there is over there. Never mind. Probably for water, right? There's just holes in the bottom. Make sure to hit that like button, y'all. They're like, just you got this. Not good job. Topic. Mosh pit. It's a big ass bush. No, for real. That's a big ass bush. If I had the weed you'd have, I'd keep it for like nighttime vibes. Yeah. I just be smoking in the day. I be smoking it at night. I be smoking weed when just like a couple. I just be smoking like 2-3 times a day. Sometimes late at night, like it's like a constant smoke session. The mints, oh, the mints is so good. That's not what I'm smoking right now. Right now I'm smoking Jokers, apples, and bananas. That's what it's called. It's like Jokers, space X, space, apples, and bananas. It's good as fuck. It's even stronger than the mints. It's 37% THC. The Miracle Mints is super fire though. The taste is amazing. Like I really do fuck with that one the most. It's probably one of my favorite strains I've gotten from there, and I've gotten 41%. And that's the highest I've been able to get. Let me know, let me know, let me know, let me know what's up with you. Yeah, you probably wouldn't. I don't know. Your girl's gotta go to that dispo. And I found my high, yeah. I'ma change your life, yeah. Look me in my eyes, yeah. Don't feel my vibe. We look the same. Niggas think that we run things. I wonder why. I wonder why, yeah. What's up, Skull? Good to see you. What's up with you? No, let me know. Let me know. Let me know, let me know, let me know, let me know what's up with you. I can't believe I was playing dead and my son really kicked me in the fucking head. I just sat up and I was like, what the fuck? I didn't say that out loud, but in my head, I was like, Jesus. I was like, why'd you do that? He's like, I was trying to wake you up. I was playing with you. She get kicked in the head multiple times. That shit hurt. Oh shit. Almost dropped my phone. That was scary. And my blunt. I caught both at the same time. It was like I fucking like twitched, but like it was like a weird. It was like a full body twitch, and I like went to drop my phone and my blunt because both are in each hand right now, and I caught both. And I just went like that was crazy, man. Lightning speed. Who says reflexes are dull in your eye? Let me know, let me know, let me know, let me know if you're comfortable. I wonder why. Just feel the vibes. Just feel the vibes. I wonder why. I wonder why. Just feel the vibes. Just feel the vibes. I wonder why. I wonder why. See how I cut it? Hair. Whatever. Congrats, Sparky. Sitting in the room with a handful of pens and a thoughtful of oats. Sitting in the room with a handful of pens and a handful of thoughts. Brother on the run from the law, pray to God they never get caught. Triple nine tight on me to the death, while sweating this shit like a cold. I fire up shots, I guess to my gun, I'm a bum. My pocket's fat as fuck, I put the Rick through roast. Shoot your Adam's apple, now it's apple sauce. I feel like Kobe Bryant before I shoot one get crossed. I'm in my lane, I made my lane, so bitch, I'm surfing. If I go broke, I don't really care, cause I'm going back to serving. I was in the streets lurking, off of them perks, fucking a Persian. Went to the bank and I fuck on the bank like a motherfucking pervert. Follow my family guy, bitch, I feel like Peter. That's fucking sad, dude. Yeah, we're proud of you over here, man. My flow was off of the meter. Woman. I can't remember. I'm sorry. I don't need them. The sun is hurting my fucking eyes. I'm like squinting, like. It's not because I'm high, it's because my eyes hurt. Well, it kind of is, because my eyes are really sensitive right now. I'm fucking baked, bro. But a lot of it's the sun. It's bright as fuck out here. I don't like it. So I'm just basking in it with what I can see. I wouldn't be talking if I was fucking, well, I guess I would be talking if I was baked. Run up on me, I'ma shoot, got my hand on my heater. My gun is a dodgy like me and Khalifa. Yeah, my gun is a host like me. Oh shit, I forgot to ask them also. Hang on, guys, give me 1 second, I gotta call her. Fucking hell. Hang on. Bruh. Okay, I'm here. I lost my blunt somewhere. I don't know where it went, y'all. I had it and then I didn't anymore. Sorry, I was on the phone with my mom. I had to head out for a sec. Y'all know how it is. That's my mama. I gotta answer. Oh, I see a mole. I just saw a mole running. That was fucking hilarious. He looks so stupid. He looked like a mouse. He is. He's just running from house to house. Hang on. He's over. He just ran on this right here. We'll see if he runs. Maybe he stayed over there. I think he found his hole, guys. Never mind. If he comes back, I'll let you know. He's a little black mole. We get them all the time here. I hate them. They're useless. Why? Why is there moles? That makes no sense. Go the fuck away. I didn't ask for this. Still don't know where that blunt went. I see ashes from it, but that's it. That's cool. Can I adopt you? Maybe. Why you wanna know? You look so stupid. I can promise I'm mercy. Put this shit in the hearse. I like chocolate bitches like Hershey's. Niggas sicker than herpes. These niggas think they can hurt me. Niggas never could marry me. I'm a whole different person. In that Rari, I'm swerving. I drive drunk too much. I don't give two fucks, so what? Real nigga when the party show up. TNT like terrorists. I pull up, I'ma blow up. He was talking down to me until he got so up. Hey. Till I throw up. You don't know how to drive if you can't hit a donut.
I sip it till I throw. You don't know how to drive it till you hit a donut. VVS my wrist, I whip that shit is frozen. He say he want beef, I hit him with a cold cut. He say he want beef, I showed him right in your cut. Like nigga, what's up? Bitch, I'm a dog off the leash. They think they fucking with me. I put your bitch on my team. I been sipping in my team. I got this down with the link. Ain't really worried about nothing. I ain't worried about a thing. I been this down with the link. I bet your bitch to my team. That bitch in front like a leash. That bitch, she know I'm a beast. I am a beast in the sheets. Off of that bitch, I'm a lead, right? I put the crack in the lead socks. Run up on me, got a big Glock. I take it really like TikTok. Hey. California came with a bitch on Tacoma. California came with a bitch on Tacoma. More rock in my pocket, you know you love the aroma. Run up on me, I pop it, I got my hand on my rocket. Fuck the plug, little mama. You dating the socket. All these niggas, they stopping. Rolling on me, they watching. Don't got time for they plotting. I know niggas, they popping. It's not an option to rob 'em. Wasn't rocking the Robbins. It's Givenchy and Gucci, but I ain't go to no college. Hey, I still graduate. I still graduate. This is mine. I get what is mine. Ain't no hesitate. I don't wait. I don't wait to eat. Ain't no resume. Fuck yourself till I masturbate. Till I masturbate. She know I'm a zombie. That's better than a loser. Bunch of Murakami and some ice like a cooler. I just want maturity. Think I need a cougar. Flipping chickens like we working up at Hooters. Hey, I ain't never been a loser. Pretty boy send me, boy still got my hand on the Ruger. Go yard, take charge. I'ma stop him like the yard. Tear that nigga right apart. Put a bullet in his heart. She put a bullet in my heart. Where do I start? I think shit too far. What is vampire? I feel like Tarzan. With these trees, man. Feel like Barbra Streisand. They be singing. Calling me a diamond out the rain. Niggas still be over talking time.
Welcome back.
40 on my hip.
I might go roll another blunt.
Try me if you want, no call it bluff. If I don't got it, then my buddy got it on him. I told her that he don't want no problem. Sucking and she sucking, need to swallow. 43 feel wild. Yeah. I'll take my champagne over ice. Dark liquor over light. Both when you on my mind. Drink only when I drive. I've been getting fucked up all my life. I heard she wanna stay tonight. I know she got a pass, but I also got a pass. I guess she...
Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. I think I'm gonna go and roll up another blunt at the table and then come back out. Fucking go. That helped it off a little bit. Oh, I'm sitting on my road, my little blunt roach thingy. That's cool. It was under my booty. Let me carry all this stuff. This little stuff. Alright, we're gonna walk in and then I'm gonna come back out here in just a minute. It feels good. Love it out here. Boom. Boom. Oh wait, I gotta call my mom again. I gotta tell her we also need brown sugar. Guys, hang on 1 second, okay? Don't leave me. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Who said a bitch can't get her way? Sorry. I called her and I was like, yo, we need brown sugar, we need this, we need that, we need this, we need that. She's like, okay. She said, send me a text. And then I called her back and I was like, yo, can we get it salads? Because, like, I want a fucking salad. And she's like, yeah, I'll get it for dinner. So, I'm hyped about that. I get a motherfucking salad. Those are the best fucking salads. You guys don't even understand. I don't even know why they're so good. But they are. They're so good. Hang on, I'm gonna make oatmeal, but with regular sugar instead. I don't know how it's gonna work out, but it can't be too bad, right? I'm just hungry. Hey Kai, are you hungry? No. You don't want chicken or anything? No. Okay, I take that as a no. Just being ignored now. I'm sad about not having brown sugar, y'all. I like brown sugar with my oatmeal. I just don't like regular sugar. It's not the same. It doesn't taste right. It's a bad taste in your mouth. It's like ick. It's not really that gross, but I liked it better. Ow. We're getting hurt and shit. Over some fucking oatmeal. I'll be down. Just get in there. Here we go. My oatmeal. Yum. Looks so good. I'm so blessed to have this regular sugar in my oatmeal. Blessed. I'm well. I feel blessed. Are y'all in here still? I feel awkward as fuck. There's 5 people just listening to me right now. You know what? I get it. I can't say I don't. But damn, y'all. I'm still here, y'all. I'm stirring my oatmeal. Alright. Hi, y'all. I'm gonna set y'all back up for while I eat. Hang on. There. Just getting my oatmeal done. Oh, I guess I could sit down with y'all. Well, I gotta probably put more sugar in it, so, you know. Well, this sucks. Okay, let's see about this scoop. What? You decided what, baby? Okay. Yeah. Really? That's good. Okay, it needs in there for another minute, like 30 seconds or so. But that's enough sugar. For sure. Oh, now my light wants to say it's dying. Fuck you, too late. After everything we've been through, light. Okay, well, you can stay off, bitch. Stay off. Be kind, rewind. Me too. Those are so nice. Those days were cool, man. It reminded you to, like, be in touch with reality. Because some people need that. For real. And, like, how Nickelodeon and different channels, I think it was Nickelodeon, they would take an hour. It was like an hour where they wouldn't show any shows. It was like kids had to go out and play during that hour. You know what I mean? And I was like, y'all go play. We'll be back when you're back. And there was like a countdown to come back. I remember. Christina, what's up, girl? Good to see you. It's hot as fuck. I miss Eric. I put a lot of sugar in this. I can't make it taste like brown sugar though. It's unfortunate. It's very sweet. Your daily gambling duty. There we go, finally, it got off my screen. Oh my god, that just happened. Damn. I'm gonna super glue that in there. What's up, Dale? There we go. Put this back in here. What's up, guys? How are y'all? That was so crazy. It's gonna do it again, I'm sure. My light went off again. It's on my eye. I don't like. Who's on my eyelash? Yeah. That was hot as fuck. I do not like that at all. Nope. Nope. Not for me. It was like a hair. What? One second, I gotta click out for 1 sec. There we go. Exclusive. Alleged Diddy sex slave breaks silence from prison. We're gonna listen to this. As of an hour ago.
Has started again right now as we speak. Even during the taping of this video, I will be on at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. Watch and do a recap and do a live show following everything with Cassie's testimony, her cross with the defense. It's going to be a very interesting one, to say the least. But nonetheless, it has been a very whirlwind of a testimony from Cassie just by the prosecution. So imagine what's going to happen when the defense starts doing their cross-examination on her. It's going to be absolutely crazy, I'm sure. And everybody, I'm sure, is at the edge of their seats waiting to see how they're going to treat her, how the whole conversation is going to go. But one major bombshell that went off is about Jonathan Odie. Yes, guys. Now, if you don't know anything about Jonathan Odie is a guy who claims to be one of the guys that was paid to be in these freak-offs with Cassie and Diddy. He, of course, went crazy, went to a Trump resort, started firing off in that particular resort. He got hit twice in the leg, was arrested, and during his interrogation, he said some very wild things, or at least at the time, police thought he was just talking wild, talking absolutely crazy, saying that he was basically Diddy's S-slave and was made to do certain things with Cassie, and that he contracted certain diseases and all that stuff for lack of a better term, of course, police didn't take him seriously. But now, of course, internet sleuths and people have been talking about this for years now, only to find out that Cassie pointed out Jonathan Odie on the stand yesterday, guys. And so now Jonathan Odie's name is being thrust into the conversation. And obviously the main question right now is Jonathan Odie going to get subpoenaed to testify in this massive, high-profile federal case? That's one thing I'm kind of curious about. The rumor mill is saying that he will be, but I don't know about all that. I have yet to hear anything confirming him being actually subpoenaed and brought in to testify. And I'm sure he's more than willing to testify in this situation, okay? And of course, there's a lot of background story to this. I highly recommend you guys go and check out my recent video of me covering Jonathan Odie and this whole situation. Again, this was a rumor mill. This was a rumor, okay, that has now turned into an actual true thing, which is wild, which also makes you wonder all the things that we've been wondering that were actual, you know, just urban legend or just rumors out here in these streets. Could they all actually be true? Could a vast majority of them actually be true? Quite possibly, right? But nonetheless, Jonathan Odie apparently did an exclusive interview on News Nation. And of course, you know, I gotta say it, shout out to News Nation. Shout out to News Nation. I'll clap for him too. Okay, for getting this exclusive. Real talk, this is amazing, all right? And I really think that we should listen to this and take a second to hear all of this. And of course, like I said, I'll be back on today to do a recap and then, of course, a live coverage of the trial for today with Cassie. The cross-examination from defense is going to be happening or has already been happening as the recording of this video. So it's going to be a very interesting one for sure. So let's take a listen to this News Nation exclusive interview with Jonathan Odie, which, by the way, isn't Odie the dog from Garfield?
It is.
Asking for a friend. Anyway, let's move on.
A man named Jonathan Odie opened fire at Donald Trump's Miami golf course and was shot and arrested by police. Odie said that he was in the middle of a bipolar episode. That's where it gets interesting. Later, while being questioned by Florida authorities, Odie brought up something totally unexpected. He claimed that he'd been a sex slave for Sean Diddy Combs and Cassie Ventura. This video is courtesy of Real World Media. Take a look.
I had sex with Cassie and Sean. Basically, he would masturbate and tell me what to do with Cassie. I had like 15 encounters, and I heard lots of business. Because what they would do is Sean talks a lot on the phone and on the TV with people and stuff, and I was like a slave.
So at the time, Odie's story seemed too far-fetched to believe, but not anymore. And now, in an exclusive interview, Odie opens up to News Nation senior producer Allison Weiner about his claims, beginning with why he's agreed to talk now.
Now, here really quick, before we get into the interview, I just wanted to point out, this interview was done before, and this episode, this interview and this episode came out before
before Cassie pointed it out.
Cassie actually identified Jonathan Odie.
He wasn't lying. Why would he lie?
Just so you guys know. So again, it's insane that Jonathan Odie was indeed a part of these freak-offs. Again, like I said, there may be some people that have been telling the truth this entire time, but we may not be believing them because they may have been coming off seeming a little crazy, right? I mean, he's saying this stuff, confessing to cops after going and shooting all up in a Trump hotel. You know, like, of course, I get that they're going to sit there and go, yeah, right, you just talking crazy. But people were listening, especially after Diddy got arrested.
Listen to this.
I felt bad because I got along well with her, and I think she's a decent person. And unfortunately, I had a suspicion that she was in a situation that she was in, but I wasn't sure. and now understand a lot of what was going on in my life and what was happening. And he meeting her up in the hotel shows me the type of individual he is and confirms that everything that happened to me was true and correct and in line with his personality.
Wild.
So speaking to us from a Miami jail now, here is how Odie says it all began for him.
I was a male. Chicken deal. A model chicken deal, you could say. And they called me for a show for the agency and I work for to do a show.
So he was a Chippendale guy. Yeah, honey. No, you want my son wants chicken. I'll keep it putting. Where's your cake?
They offered me some more money. Yeah, they offered me some money to do some of the stuff.
You know, what's interesting about this is, first off, the fact that it all started with simple, him just, taking some clothes off. And then, of course, it gradually just became more and more and more intense, right? The intensity just kind of went up a couple more, just got a little bit more intense, which is very interesting about that, for sure. What the other thing I find very, very sad about this is that, I mean, in general, with people in the S working world, people don't take them very seriously. We see this with the Rex Heuermann case, the Gilgo Beach serial monster. We hear about these quite a bit, where it's like people who are, working the streets or just straight up S workers, not being taken seriously when they make claims that they have been violated or that they were a part of something. And especially, I feel now more than ever, it's coming from male S workers more than ever right now. All of the S workers that are coming through right now, at least for right now, aside from the victims, okay, aside from the women that were his girlfriends, all of them are men. And so I can see how a lot of people instantly don't take them seriously even more, because they're men. They're male S workers. So imagine, right, that they might be on they might be knocked down a couple tiers solely because they are men speaking on this, right? But that's kind of what we hear a lot about, right? When men speak out about either being S-aid or something of that sort, the public tends to turn a blind eye.
I'm getting a
Okay,
chicken
not majority of the public, but you know what I'm saying. So it is interesting that
True.
he's out here saying these things, and
Really
of course,
nothing, Christina,
none of it was taken
today.
seriously at that time, right? And I get it also is behind what he just did at that hotel, which was bad and
Cut
was
my hair so
crazy.
you guys can't
But at the
tell.
same time, no one did any investigation
Okay.
into this until Diddy got actually arrested, and maybe stuff hasn't been looked at until now.
I see it.
Because he was identified in the court yesterday, right?
That's what it looked like.
So Odie did get specific about the extra stuff that he says Diddy wanted from him, and these specifics were consistent with what he told law enforcement during the 2014 interrogation. Here is
What's
how
your
he
plans,
describes
Christina?
the atmosphere and how frequently it happened.
Sensual atmosphere, lights off, he would sit in a corner in a sofa.
Leave my chicken there.
He tell her, he gave instructions what to do. Perform oral sex, rub baby oil, and then he tell me rub baby oil, perform oral sex, and then have sex.
How many times did you have sex with Cassie?
Probably like 15 days.
Don't forget to flip it over.
And what did you get paid? How much?
800 each time.
Dang, only 800 to spend 36 hours to 4 days in a room to bumping ugly. Man, 800 that's insane. That's insane.
He can't listen sometimes they'll call me twice. I'll leave, and then 3 hours later, they'll call me and come back.
Wow. 3 hours later, come back?
So Odie claimed that the sessions were drug-fueled, and that his concern for both Cassie and himself led him to get one of their sessions on video. Listen to what he says about that.
Yep.
Why did you decide to record?
Just so you know, this is how he got his $5 million before he went on a crazy spending spree on properties and then lost his marbles. Just so you guys know, he basically blackmailed Diddy and said, I have video of me and Cassie and you doing all this crazy stuff with me, all right? And then they did a settlement, okay? They did some sort of NDA type of agreement. He took the $5 million and then, went on a crazy spending spree and then had a bipolar episode. Let's go.
Or video?
Because after she passed out, I decided to record that. So in the event anything worse happened, like if she died, or anybody died, it will be on camera, it'll be on video, whatever. So I wasn't responsible for any of that.
So you were beginning to worry about her doing, about her dying, or him dying, or somebody dying from the drug, and that you would be held responsible. So you brought a video. What do you brought your phone?
No, I had a USB video memory stick done like spy on, and I put it in the water on the table, in the living room table of the hotel I was staying at. I just filmed it, and got described.
Wow.
It had been threatening me. But he will tell you I wouldn't say in an argument when I left. I noticed. I knew they were paranoid. So I wanted to guarantee my safety. So I just him and said, hey, if anything happens to me,
Get back,
I got evidence on me. At the settlement table.
I'm doing good, Diana. How are you?
Okay. It was my first settlement. So they brought me in, and he had a kid with 2 mini ski masks pointing, making gun signs, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And it was black and white, and it had a red frame, okay? But that's the way he operates. He communicates, threatening you and saying, I'm going to have you killed.
Damn.
So Odie says to prevent the recording from going public, that's what he was just talking
He said,
about.
I will
Diddy
have
had
you
signed
killed.
An NDA, a non-disclosure agreement, in exchange for $5 million in hush money. This was in 2014. The Daily Mail ran a screenshot of what appears to be a signature page signed by Sean Combs and Odie. We have not been able to obtain the document or verify its contents or authenticity, nor have we been able to verify the existence of the video that you heard him talking about. Now, according to Daily Mail's report, the timing coincided with a spending spree by Odie of Florida real estate, and it also coincided with Odie's divorce. His ex-wife tells the Daily Mail that she found out about his windfall only after their split.
Basically, the day the incidents happened, at Trump National Parole, I had to take a medication, and I didn't diagnose bipolar, but I wasn't sure it was bipolar. I had an episode, and basically, I've been taking medication every day. I've been stable. I've been no issues in jail. I've done excellent behavior in jail. I feel I'm ready to come out to society and be productive member of society.
All right, so Odie remains locked up in a Florida jail, still awaiting trial on charges of attempted murder, armed burglary, aggravated assault, and armed grand theft. Regarding the sex slave claims, we've reached out to Sean Diddy Combs' team for comment and have yet to hear back. Thank you.
Now, here's the thing. When it comes to Jonathan Odie and the things that he claims, clearly those things are actually, well, maybe not every nuanced thing is true, right? And you also got to remember the power of perspective, right? It's power of memory. In real life, Diddy could be wearing a red shirt, but in his dreams or in his memory, it's a blue shirt, right? Things can be altered with memory, but one thing is for sure: he has been picked out. He has been called out and picked out in the trial, in the courtroom. Cassie most definitely saw a photo of Jonathan Odie, most likely not one of his mug shots, okay? Not this photo, but when he was healthy, in shape, younger, right? And she points out and says, that is Jonathan. So that is, without a shadow of a doubt, proof enough that these claims are actually true. That's why I feel like now more than ever, people are starting to look at this interview even more now. They're looking at old videos talking about Jonathan Odie. Jonathan Odie. Even more now because Cassie pointed him out. Here's the other thing too, and this is what Daily Mail said in their article as well. This man was like negative $1,500, $1,800 in his bank account. He had not even one red penny to, he didn't have any money at all. He was broke as hell. Then suddenly out of nowhere, he's going off and buying, millions of dollars worth of property in the Florida area. I mean, that doesn't make any sense for someone to have no money to suddenly have a whole bunch of money to be out here spending it all. So again, not sitting here saying that it's all a source of Diddy, but there's still a possibility of that as well. But one thing is for sure, that part before he was picked out, called out and identified in court, that of course would raise some red flags. His financial, the dramatic change of his life financially. Yes, he lost his marbles. Maybe he's not only having a bipolar episode, but maybe he's overwrought with guilt for the things that he has seen and the things that he experienced.
Hey everybody, I'm Ashley Banfield, and this is Drop Dead Serious. Today we are back inside the federal courthouse in Manhattan, where Cassie Ventura just gave what may be the most excruciating testimony we've heard yet in the government's sex trafficking case against Sean Diddy Combs. And if you've been following yes, it is gross. It is kinky. It's dirty. It's embarrassing. It's shocking. It's stuff I don't think I've ever heard of, and I don't think I'm a prude. But the most
She said, and I don't think I'm a prude.
Gross stuff necessarily. And by the way, plenty of that came today, right? Like mouth sores. Cassie saying that she was having so much oral sex, she was developing mouth sores, that she was developing constant UTIs that even antibiotics wouldn't cure. She talked about violence and even an alleged saying that Sean Diddy Combs raped her after they broke up. But in the end, the gross stuff, the shocking stuff, everything you see in the headlines everywhere, that's not necessarily the thing that's going to pack the punch. Really, it's sometimes the little details that prosecutors are laying out that will prove what they're trying to prove, which is a RICO case. They're not trying to prove that Sean Diddy Combs was kinky, dirty, and nasty. They're trying to prove that he was organized in his racketeering that they allege he was a leader of. And little things all the way through the stories that you're hearing amid all the
I don't know, I'm
grossness and the
confused about
dirtiness of the
this.
case. That's what's really gonna
He
end
looks
up
so
proving
different.
stuff, right? So throughout this podcast,
The sketches
I'm gonna
now
stop
from what he actually used to look like.
details, and I'm gonna tie them back to RICO, racketeer influenced corrupt organization, RICO, and whether the jury is going to believe whether these details are proof of RICO or not.
I don't know.
In this courtroom, the day rarely starts out with the kind of graphic punch that you've been seeing in the headlines. Like this morning in the courtroom, Diddy was wearing a cream-colored sweater layered over a crisp white-collared shirt paired with gray slacks. His mother, Janice Combs, was in court. So was his son, King.
Looking like Bill
and his
Cosby.
stepson, Quincy Brown, who has attended every day of the trial so far. And then around 10 a.m., Cassie resumed her testimony, facing the jury with a flat, matter-of-fact tone. But the content was anything but flat. Prosecutor Emily Johnson picked up where she left off, guiding jurors into what Cassie described as a decade spent under Diddy's thumb. The morning started with more testimony about that now infamous 2016 Intercontinental Hotel beating video, and a new video was shot from a different angle, and it was released to the public too.
Oh, you're a fool?
In court,
all right.
Cassie was the one who narrated the footage, and she sort of went frame by frame. And by now, you've probably seen a lot of it. She's seen she's on the surveillance, leaving the room barefoot.
Do you need
carrying a
wipe?
purse and a bag.
Here, I'll be right back.
And a phone. And the prosecutors are probably trying to show here that she's trying to flee. You know, who walks out of a hotel room barefoot to the elevators unless you're in a hurry, right? Possibly that she was fleeing because she was being coerced, maybe even kidnapped. Cassie testified that the bag that she was carrying and the phone, that they were hers. And that's important because it contradicts what Diddy had claimed at his bail hearing, that those things belonged to him, he said, and that he was simply trying to retrieve his things when he chased after Cassie and beat her up to get his things, you know? Diddy's point was that he wasn't stopping Cassie from escaping anything, that he was just chasing her down to get his things. Cassie testified today they were her things. Purse, bag, right? This is going to be hard for his lawyers to get past. Cassie also in court today confirmed that an escort named Jules was inside that hotel room when she fled for the elevator doors. And keep in mind, that is a person. That is someone the prosecution may call to corroborate her story, if they ever found the guy named Jules. No, stay tuned. Cassie told the jurors that she tried to defend herself against Diddy, but that any resistance just made things worse. She testified, quote, "It would escalate the fight more and make it worse for myself. It would make him stronger and make him want to push harder." When asked how many times Diddy pulled her to the ground, she answered, "Too many to count." Look, it may seem a small piece of testimony, but I think it's an interesting piece of testimony. Because it's possible that the prosecutors want to use that, too many to count, to show the jury that Diddy's alleged conversion is a pattern. It's not a one-off. It's a pattern of behavior. Too many to count. I was beaten up, dragged, thrown down as a pattern of behavior. And that is critical also to prove in a RICO case. Pattern matters, right? After that attack, Cassie testified that she took a selfie of the injury to her face in her Uber. She described the selfie to the jury saying, "That's me. Just a selfie of my fat lip wearing sunglasses." The text messages that were shown in court include Cassie telling Diddy, quote, "I have a premiere Monday for the biggest thing I've ever done, with a fat lip and a black eye. Sick to think it's okay to do what you've done. Stay away from me." End quote. Powerful. Powerful. She is in a text message saying in real time, "I got a fat lip and a black eye for me." This wasn't a battle over a phone, she's saying, right? Wait till he argues, wait till he cross-examines. But it looks like the prosecutors are lining up evidence of a physical assault and psychological manipulation, which, by the way, she said she had to cover with makeup 2 days later and then moved her hair.
Yes, I am.
This is her. She said she was thick with makeup to get rid of the frown, but she said some of the bruises on her body were still quite visible, especially the ones on her inner thighs. And then the jury was also shown photos of the hotel hallway aftermath, shattered vase, soil on the walls, scuff marks throughout the hotel room. Diddy texted her afterwards. One message read, "The cops are here." But Cassie said that she didn't believe it. Another message read, "You're going to abandon me all alone? I'm getting arrested." Another message from Cassie instructing Diddy, "Put a robe on," saying she was just trying to protect the hotel staff.
Right.
Prosecutors could be trying to prove here that Diddy pressured her to fix things, cover things up, obstruct justice, amid all that chaos. Cassie also testified that Diddy showed up at her apartment
I'm back.
that night, banging and kicking at her door. She said his assistants warned her he was coming. Prosecutors maybe try to show here that this is evidence of intimidation. And again, obstruction of justice, witness tampering. But Cassie didn't tell the police who attacked her. She testified, quote, "Just in that moment, I didn't want to hurt him that way," end quote. Instead, she covered her bruises with makeup and wore sunglasses and showed up to her first big premiere. The jurors were then shown a series of still images pulled directly from what prosecutors described as the Freakoff videos. It was explicit footage of Cassie and male escorts having wild sex. Images that had been recovered from raids on Diddy's homes and from broken, outdated electronics that Cassie herself turned over. One of the phones had been found hidden inside a Balenciaga boot in a closet at Diddy's Miami mansion.
Thank you, Christina.
Prosecutors say the videos.
At least you're here, girl. Nobody else is talking. What's up, Stefan? You said something too. What's
Show
good?
premeditation and structure.
Everybody else, you're
Structure.
quiet as fuck.
This is important because they could be lining up the argument here that videos were tools of
Yeah, my
blackmail,
vape said.
coercion, and control.
That's right, I was gonna
Videos
roll
of
up the
sex
blunt
maybe to some,
anyways.
evidence of RICO maybe to others. And today on the stand, Cassie claimed that Diddy once played one of those dirty videos on his laptop of her involved in a freak-off, and that he threatened to
no.
release it. The images
Release
included
it?
Cassie with a man named Dave, and another showing oil glistening on her skin. Cassie told the jury, "That's me and Dave." When asked what the substance was on her body, she simply answered, "Oil." Today in the federal courtroom, she named and identified 13 of those escorts with whom she had sex on video and for Diddy's pleasure, she said. One of those escorts was Jonathan Odie, who happened to be a guest on this show just last night. Odie said he was Diddy's, quote, slave as far back as 2018, but that nobody believed. To be fair, it may have been because he said it to the police after opening fire at a South Florida golf resort. Yesterday, though, in an exclusive jailhouse interview, Audrey repeated his story to News Nation producer Allison Weiner. And he described what a freak-off actually to News Nation may have been that nobody believed him. To be fair, it may have been because he said it to the police after opening fire at a South Florida golf resort. Yesterday, though, in an exclusive jailhouse interview, Audrey repeated his
Let's see how
story
much
to
this
News
takes
Nation
me
producer
first.
Allison Weiner.
I don't want to roll a
And he
big old
described
blunt.
what a freak-off actually
What's happening?
looked like
I'm listening to
from
this
inside the room.
thing.
Cassie also said she used aliases to book hotel rooms for the freak-offs.
You
Names
thank
like
you. I like
Veronica
it too.
Bang and Anita Crawford. She told jurors this is what was expected of her, that it was her job. Again, you might think that's a small detail. I think it's a big detail. Maybe if prosecutors are trying to prove that these regular freak-offs were part of an enterprise with Diddy at the very top, they're building the blocks towards proving their
Shit.
case with these little itty-bitty facts. It was my job. What if prosecutors have receipts? Like booking records tied to those names, those aliases. That might corroborate her story, so watch this space.
Sure.
The video and the stills of the freak-offs were not shown to the press. They were not shown to the public. They weren't even shown to the gallery in the courtroom. They were only shown to the jury and to the legal teams and to Cassie herself. But the jurors' reactions said plenty. One woman visibly pursed her lips. A male juror shook his head. Another sat with his hand pressed to his face in disbelief. Cassie, meanwhile, she remained still. Her shoulders were squared, her voice was steady, her composure didn't crack, even as jurors were staring at her in the most compromising of photos. Moments that she said she was coerced into, moments that prosecutors say form the foundation of their case. And don't forget, the reason that the rest of us didn't see those videos is because you could say if she's a sex victim, right? Trafficking victim or a sex assault victim, that's really triggering and it's abusing her all over again if it's just opened up to the court. She already said how terrified she was if Diddy would have revealed those videos that he threatened to reveal, allegedly. Cassie told the court that those freak-offs took a brutal physical toll
Damn,
on
bro.
her body.
I dropped
And
something.
this is where things get pretty gross. So
I don't even know what it was, but it fell
here.
off the table.
It's gross, it's sad, and if
Yes, we all know my
you're a
internet
victim of
wife
sexual
is fine as
assault,
fuck.
having a family
Thanks,
with
girl. I
this
appreciate
can be
that.
pretty hard to listen
You're
to.
smoking good right now.
Cassie
That's
said that
good.
the
I'm glad you
regular
were
rough
getting to
sex that
smoke.
she was meant to endure in these freak-offs left her with near constant urinary tract infections, the kind that made every bathroom trip feel like fire. She also developed painful sores on her tongue, she said, and in her mouth, caused by the repeated friction of what she was forced to do during these sex marathons.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
She also testified that she frequently experienced burning sensations, bladder pain, and had to manage the infections without fully recovering in between these freak-offs.
It's hard when you want to breathe, but you can't.
To live with. And then there were the
Be
stomach
hearing that
issues,
shit. If you're
which she attributed to the drugs Combs continued to supply for her, she said. Cassie testified that she was frequently under the influence of MDMA, ecstasy, and ketamine, a combination that wreaked havoc on her digestive system. She described feeling sick and bloated and nauseated for days after each session, her body reacting violently to what it had endured, she claimed. She said the ketamine in particular gave her terrible stomach cramps and acid reflux that made sleep almost impossible. In the aftermath of it all, she said that she and Diddy would recover after freak-offs with IV fluids, massages, and meals prepared by a chef. Again, may sound like a small detail to you. It may go unnoticed in the headlines. But back to Rico. Prosecutors are trying to prove that Diddy used his enterprise to carry out these freak-offs for his own enrichment. Well, using your staff to set up IVs and using your staff to set up the massages and using your staff to cook
Dead
for
ass.
recovery
He's
day,
fucked
that
up.
would be a pretty good strategy on their part.
Diddy needs help.
Cassie also told the jury that she turned to opioids, not just to come down from the party drugs, but to dull everything.
I figured that's what she was gonna say.
Trauma and the deep sense of emptiness, she said, that followed. She said she began using them more regularly between 2007 and 2008, and that Diddy himself had given them to her during that time. According to Cassie, Diddy and others sourced the drugs through drug dealers. Prosecutors say this supports allegations of drug trafficking within the alleged criminal enterprise. And no, he's not charged with drug trafficking. He's charged
Oh my god, I can't find it. It's the lid to my...
gotta have predicate acts.
This.
And drug trafficking is one of those things that qualifies as a predicate act. And you only got to prove 2 of them. But so far in this trial, we're only, a week in.
Over it. Let's see how much weed this ground
Later,
up.
Cassie
Because I
described
don't
what
want
should
to
have been
do
a happy memory
a whole
of her
lot.
29th
This
birthday.
one.
She went to dinner with friends, a dinner that Diddy had apparently arranged. Then they went out for karaoke, but Diddy, she said, kept pulling her away and demanding her attention. She told the jury, quote, "I just wanted to celebrate my birthday, but we went and had a freak-off instead." Cassie then named the people in Diddy's inner circle who allegedly witnessed all this abuse. His driver, his assistants, his security, her former manager, James Cruz. She also described the very first time that Diddy allegedly got violent. She said it was 2007 and they were inside a Cadillac Escalade. She said he hit her in the back of the head and
Crazy
knocked her
work.
to the floor.
Hey guys,
while his
I'm gonna
security
restart the
guard
live. I'll be right
drove
back,
who
okay?
were present. Another time, she said he
Come back
stomped
to
on
the
her
new
face while
one.
she curled up trying
Yeah,
to
I
shield
think I'll probably
herself.
play music when I
And
come.
still
I'm
another
gonna
time,
restart the
Cassie
live though,
described a
Christina. Come
separate
back to the
meeting
new one.
where she said, quote,
I'll
"I
be
just
right back.
remember him putting a wine opener between his fingers and